Sorry it took me a while to get up here. I had to climb the set that's half my size. So, anyway. Being up here tonight is kind of like sex for me. By that I mean I haven't done it in a while, and at this point, I kind of forget how it feels, I can't tell if the lights are real bright in my eyes or if Hottie over here is actually hot. It's throwing me off. Ready? Good? We good? All right. Sorry. Good. Go ahead. Yeah. He's distracting me. Anyway, all right. So, time for the set. So, I don't like to speak to my father sometimes because he grew up back when they actually used to teach you things in school. So, if you talk to him for long enough, you start to feel pretty stupid. So what I do is I go online and I try to find trick questions that I could ask him. Like the other day I asked him, what language do they speak in Belgium? And he's like, actually, they speak 2 languages. In the north, they speak Flemish. And in the south, they speak French. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know that, man? And he goes, because I learned it in 3rd grade, stupid. So then I said, that was like 100 fucking years ago. How do you remember that shit? And then he paused for a second and he said, because I'm a G, bro. And that's true. That's true. My father is a G. As a matter of fact, if my father was any more of a G, he would be H. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people know their alphabets. Thank you. All right. Because G and then A. Anyway. So, speaking of geography, I recently went to Hawaii, or as I call it, Mississippi number 2. Why? Because it's filled with hillbillies, and it's 80 degrees with 110% humidity. Which is how I realized I like my weather kind of like how I receive my women. Lukewarm and dry as a bone. You know? Thank you. Thank you for that. So anyway, I went to this shithole, and I decided since I'm already here, I might as well take a walk, right? So all of a sudden, as I started walking, I get hit in the face with warm liquid, right? So I figure I must be getting peed on, right? Because of the hillbillies. We covered this. Anyway, so I look around, but I don't see any hillbillies, and it turns out that's what they call rain. It's insane. I didn't know this, right? So I call up my buddy who recommended this shithole to me, and I'm like, hey man, this place is crap. What's up? And he says, oh, I forgot to tell you, you should go to downtown. It's really great, right? So I go to downtown, and I start getting hit on by a ton of women. So I knew something was wrong, right? Very wrong. So it turns out, and I did not know this, that prostitution is legal in nope, we're in California. All right, there we go. In Hawaii, it's legal, but they can't ask you. They have to make conversation and hope you ask them. Which is why I like being from California. I mean, In-N-Out started here, and their food is so good. If I saw a Mexican pulling a cow on a rope, walking into the back of an In-N-Out, followed by and a gunshot going off, I wouldn't even be surprised, because it's that fresh. It's so good, man. So good. I know what you guys are thinking. Salam, why's he gotta be a Mexican? Why? Because it sure as shit wouldn't be a white guy doing that fucking job. What are you, new? Come on, everybody knows that. Besides, there's nothing more Californian than a Mexican. You know what's the least Californian thing? A Texan. Every time someone tells me they're from Texas, I automatically look outside to try to find their lifted truck, followed by their Dallas Cowboys bumper sticker, and their nutsack hanging out the back. Everybody knows. So, all right, thank you guys. It's been my time. Woo!